think it was Zatai that played it last, actually.
Yeah, so of course you were just going to see the Gnar, and I feel like the compositions that we're seeing from both teams are, it's interesting to say the least. I got to look on the bright side.
That is like an extra 3 AD, something like that.
Yesterday we had a game where we definitely wanted to see the Cloud Drakes.
Well, in goes Road. There's the Flash Pulverize, gets the headbutt back as well as the Nether Grasp's going to come in, and Amy says, well, not going to be able to help you too much there, Punished.
That's why you put Road on an engage.
Goes aggressive, doesn't find the boomerang. Oh, gets it on the return. As you can see, LGD trying to follow this one up. There's the flash from PYL, gets the lick onto Road. Will be eaten after one more auto attack as PYL's looking for it. The slow comes in, noms him up, and PYL is just going to digest the cow.
Really good look. That was a bit
One onto Punished, and LGD actually coming around to the side. Amy and Imp doing some work. As there's another headbutt pulve. Amy caught out. Will have the onslaught of shadows, but not going to be able to use it. And I'm able to transition right into this dragon. Really good skirmish.
3 kills and 3 assists, of course, all given to Alistair.
Exactly why. LGD probably just shouldn't have been around there as Marin looks for the Gnar, gets Road. The pick out is real right now as he's only level 5, can't use that Unbreakable Will, and Punished is going to grab himself the kill. So nicely done.
LGD Graves could be the next mark. It would be a great advantage for LGD, but
Amy going to get collapsed on. Nice nom comes out of PYL as a Voidless taking a lot of damage. Does manage to kill the Hecarim towards the end there. Not even sure how. I believe it might have been
Rise. I'm not too sure if they can deal with that.
In goes a Voidless as PYL gets Nether Grasped up. There's the ultimate out of a Voidless to secure the kill. Probably would have gone down anyway, but can never be too careful. Now with the pick onto PYL, possibly looking for this Baron.
Yeah, now they can look for it. They had to watch out.
Yeah, Amy going to get stunned. There's the Hemo Plague down as well as Punish. Getting towards the back of this pit. Curtain Call comes in as Amazing J. Very, very low. Imp throwing down Living Artilleries, but can they get the right surround? As there's the Flash Pulverize. Imp gets knocked up as Punish uses the QSS. They want to get Imp in this fight, and he is going to fall down. Jin Zhao picks up that kill. Marin in the backline doing a lot of work. As there's the Zonya's Hourglass for Amazing J. Punish trying to fight this one out. Clears out some creeps, but there's Aime just circling around. Q comes in, but Punish will fall down. Tries to flash forward, try and get one kill, but doesn't find it for LGD. Imp still dead. Punish still dead. He can Onslaught of Shadows his way in there as the Ghost has been popped. We'll see whether they can actually get it. Really good Pulverize, though. Locked down by the cow as Amy gets a decent ult towards the backline. Imp's doing a lot of damage. Jin Zhao takes down one as Imp's trying to get in there for the auto attacks. Mega Gnar's going to be here from Marin, but Punish taking a lot of damage. Curtain Call going to come in as Marin gets the Gnar onto Bamey in the backline. Imp's going to be able to help lock down the kill as he's flashing. Amazing J taking the damage. The Dogmore doing work. The lifeline comes in, but it's not enough as a Voidless will die to the Acathia. No!
Oh, what are you doing?
Jukes him in the brush. Disaster, but in the end, LGD came out a lot closer than we were expecting. LGD now with 2 of these Ocean Drakes, which is a big deal. PWL wants to start off the fight as Marin will have that Mega Gnar in exactly the right position. Really good headbutt. Gets him out of the fight as PWL already dead. Curtain Call comes in a good position as Bamey throws down the Nether Grasp. Amy not going to be able to get anything. And Marin still looking for it. And Voidless gets out of the way of the Mega Gnar as Marin does need to try and get out, but he's not going to be able to. Really good picks from Aime and good response to the engage out of LGD. Amazing J very far forward as he throws down the pool. Imp unable to get the damage.
Nexus 3 inhib deficit, so anything's possible, but
not with a pick like that. PYL just caught in his own jungle. Thought that Aime had backed, but they had not. Baron now up. It's Baron, Imp, and Amy all the way back in base. This could be the last nail in the coffin. Super Baroned up creeps from 2 lanes, and Aime with a gigantic gold lead. Around, Mini Gnar back up for Marin. 3 inhibitors now exposed. The last Nexus turret is going to fall down. Not going to get stunned up just yet, but LGD have to convincingly win this fight. Imp in a good position in the backline is punished. Tries to turn around. Amy's going to fall as Imp gets exhausted, and his Nexus is now taking all of the damage. You can see Aime all together, and Imp just can't get enough done. Triple kill for a Voidless. This guy has gone off at 0 deaths this game, and Aime solidly take game 1 against LGD.
Great look for Aime. They are a team that you question their mid game, and they were able to just kind of destroy LGD off of it.
Yeah.
So that was really good. A lot of